Thanks for visiting my channel. My name is Giacomo Longato. I'm Peruvian American living in California. I love to explore, research about authentic enigmas, ancient and remote civilizations. Welcome. On this video, I'm going to show you how to find a hidden message left 70 years ago and is related to the underground tunnels built by an ancient civilization underground Cusco, also known as Chincanas. As soon as you enter, you will see the central patio built by the Dominicans around 1560. All the colonial architecture, you've seen that it was used also to cover the ancient wall of the Inca architecture. Coricancha means temple of gold, but before that and before the arrival of the Inca Empire, it was known as Inti Cancha or the solar temple, and it still had many mysteries around it. Mysteries that have been kept secret by the Dominicans for centuries. As soon as you enter, turn right and walk along all the aisle. You'll see the mix of Inca architecture and colonial European architecture of that time. As you walk along this aisle, you will see on the upper right side of the wall paintings of all the most important members of the Dominican order. I bet you the golden frames that you are seeing on each painting were taken from the Incas' gold, and they were melted by the Dominicans centuries ago. One thing you can notice is that any megalithic architecture didn't develop the ark or created the ark. When the Spaniards arrived to the Americas, they brought the ark. That's what you're gonna see at the end of the aisle. And you will see also the star map, which is gonna be on the right side before the exit to the main balcony that looks towards the garden of the Coricancha temple. Now you have to imagine that the Coricancha temple was an open place, not an enclosed one like it is right now. All the area, all that wide open space was the entrance to underground system of tunnels known as Chincanas in Quechua. These tunnels or Chincanas really started from Sacsayhuaman, which is in the top of the hill that dominates the whole valley of Cusco. From there are several tunnels that goes to different churches, Catholic churches that were before Inca temples or palaces. As you turn right, we're going to the end of this aisle to a place where used to be an Inca altar, known as the Solar Temple. As you can see, we are behind the Catholic Church of Santo Domingo. Here there is a window sealed with iron bars. If you pay close attention, at the upper right corner, the word Chincana is engraved. Chincana means tunnel. This is a signal someone left decades ago telling us the location of the entrance of a tunnel or Chincana. Behind those bars, there is an empty room that is located behind the altar in the church. Probably the room also sealed one of the entrances to an underground system of tunnels. Here I am showing you the exact location of the word Chincana that has been there for decades, not even known by the local tour guide. Look at this enlarged image of the word Chincana and the male figurine next to it. I have to say that this is not a colonial construction. Instead, this is a reconstruction of the 7.5 earthquake that flattened Cusco on May 1950. Only the Inca constructions were able to withstand the quake. Here you have a couple of pictures showing how it used to be. That section of the Coricancha temple, it was not open to the public. The original church was built in 1630, but it was rebuilt after another earthquake in 1650. 300 years later, another earthquake in 1950 practically destroyed Cusco City. That means that during the reconstruction of the Santo Domingo church, someone left a message telling us about the presence of a tunnel near the Catholic altar. Only after this disaster, the Peruvian government and international organizations put pressure to the Dominicans to open to the public the areas that were hidden for 300 years. We have to take into account that the Coricancha was built way before the arrival of the Incas in Cusco. The Incas rebuilt what they found. According to the mainstream archaeology, it was built 200 years before the Incas, that is around the year 1200. This staggering architecture, it is a legacy of a much developed culture, I will say a megalithic one. The Dominicans were aware of the presence of this tunnel, and I won't be surprised if they have found gold ornaments and other relics during the tight control that they have of their premises. Stories around tunnels or Chincanas doesn't belong only to the region region of Cusco City. It also has to do with the Titicaca Lake. Years ago, at the beginning of the 90s, I was able to interview an old fisherman from Taquile Island who told me that when he was a child, he was able to find an entrance to a tunnel that take straight into the frozen waters of the Titicaca Lake. After many years, in January of this year, La República newspaper from Lima also confirmed that authorities from Taquile Island now they're opening this tunnel to the public for tourist enterprise. So, are this for real? I think so. And we are something that have to do with an ancient and remote civilizations that once inhabited the earth thousands and thousands of years ago. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna start posting more videos in English. Till the next time, and thank you so much.